on the pony today. 1,200 metres in the opener. Jubilee Line backed out. Facing up once again, Joe So a little bit restless. Set. And becomes scampering clear. They sprinting away from the 1,200 metre marker. The other one was a little bit sluggish out of the gates when the starters said go. Prince George, on the other hand, landed running. Joe So is right there shortly after the start as they move towards the 900 metre region. And Wild the Mac was in the pink with a good place. Then comes Leroy. Relish has the blinkers on the outside. And here the one starts to improve position with the black cap. Now is only a length off the leader but caught wide out. They're followed further back by Tucker Wind. And on the outside of that is King Django, about 7 lengths off the leader. Then Dark Abbott, Kinan is on the outside. Jubilee Line in the blues got about 8 or 9 lengths to make up. And then comes Mountain Boy as they turn into the home stretch. 400 metres to go now. Wild Namakwa just the leader. Down the inside, Joe So at Tucker Wind. You're the ones in trouble. On the outside, King Django tries to run on. Relish is also getting into the race. Kinan's looking for running room and coming home powerfully now over the last 100 metres. Mountain Boy's also very much alive. Tucker Wind, Kinan, King Django on the outside. It's wide open coming down to the line. Mountain Boy on the inside just won it from Kinan and Tucker Wind. Number 10, Mountain Boy. It's going to get up close home to win it. So Mountain Boy is victorious, came from off the pace, picks them up quickly. This the Trippy, first time from the Dean Kannemeyer yard, and will just make it home, but came from off the pace. So did the runner-up, also come from off the pace. That's number 9, Kinan, showing good improvement, goes down by a head. Tucker Wind will run into third position. King Django will take that fourth position. Continue to run it. Further back is Relish, and then came Jubilee Line. Further back in the running is Leroy, Wild Namakwa. And then came Dark Abbott. The other one was caught wide out, was a little bit sluggish into stride, had nothing extra to come. We'll take a look at that head-on shortly. The winner is 3 off the left-hand side with the white noseband and the yellow cap. That's Mountain Boy, the first-timer, still under the hands. And Kinan is with the blue cap, also staying on. And then Tucker Wind. But it comes down to number 10, Mountain Boy, who'll win it from number 9, Kinan. And towards the outside of that one is Tucker Wind. So number 10, Mountain Boy on the tote, shows up 22 Rand 80 a win, 440 a place. And number 9, Kinan, was paying 70 Rand a win, 830 a place. So how's that for an opening leg of the bipod? It's ready on its way. Until the running of the second race, back to the studio.
Trainer Dean Kannemeyer just having the 2 runners this afternoon, and both first-timers. And here he's got number 10, Mountain Boy, to come and win. First time out, the son of Trippy. Well-bred individual. He's a half Predator, half the Deficit, trained by Sean Terry. And Dean must have really liked him at the sales. He was a 1.6 million Rand purchase for Kaya Stables. So the combination of Kannemeyer, Randolph, and Kaya Stables, we won't forget 2015, a Power King. So let's have a chat with Stuart Randolph. My first interview with Stuart since his big win, and the dust never settles, does it, Stu?
Just keep going day by day. No, it's awesome feeling.
Fantastic. Coming back to this horse, you unfancied, you had a poor draw, but you just won on raw ability.
Yeah, no, I must say a big thank you to Lady Lador and also Miss Cameron's Racing Stables and their team. It's wonderful to ride horses like this, like you said, he was drawn badly, and I thought he would have probably needed a round under his belt first. But just his ability showed and came through with it today.
It's amazing how things work out, you know. You got the horses from the middle, outside, inside. You guys fanned it right across the track, and things had to work out because there were a few hard luck stories in this race, but you got a nice run on the inside.
Yeah, that's the thing, you know, and especially when you're coming from off the speed. You're coming from the back, you just got to look for your opening, and I know 90% of the times the guys go from the middle to the outside. So to just pick my way through, and actually, like you say, he found a lovely gap up the middle, and he quickened up nicely when I asked him for an effort.
Obviously, this is a horse, to come out and win over 1,400, needing it. He's a horse that we can follow.
I would think so, Deez. Like you said, he's coming from the bad draw, coming from way back off the pace. He quickened up well, and he can only go from strength to strength from there, hopefully.
Anything else later on from you, Stu?
Yeah, I got 2 nice rides for Mr. Charles Laird later. And a mixed bag throughout. So hopefully with a bit of luck we'll get to chat to you again.
Well, it's a fantastic start to the day, Stu. And again, hearty congratulations. Yellow and black, I'm told, are now your favorite colors.
Absolutely. Thanks very much.
Well done, Stu.
Thank you, Deez.
Well done to Stuart Randolph. Dean, firstly, let's talk about him being purchased at the sales. You had to put your hand up at 1.6. He's a lovely bred individual, isn't he?
Yeah, no, he's exceptionally well bred horse. National Banker was a nice filly. She could run. I think Michael de Kock trained the mother, but she was well bred. She was a fortwood filly. I remember at the sales out of a very good female line. And we liked him, Jean Malave and myself, as we do a lot of work together. Well, all our work is done together for Bloodstock, and we put him on our list, and then we managed to get him for Lady Laidlaw. So I'm sure she'll be thrilled. And that was a good performance. So well done to Drakenstein stud too, and Trippy, and he's had an exceptional season. So I was very pleased. He's shown me he's got ability, but I didn't think he'd be quite ready. I think the experience of a race would do him good.
Yes.
I don't think the commentator picked him up until the last 50 meters of the race. But funny enough, no one asked me about the horse before the race. No one ever came to speak to me about him.
I actually came to you in the ring, and there was so much hype about Charles Laird's horse that I actually asked you about the one later on today, the one that comes up in the third race. I think
Soldier's Code, yeah. He's a well-bred Western Winter Colt out of a Badgerland mare, a very well-bred horse. Good-looking horse is going to go 2,000 meters. That's why I've started him over 1,600 meters. He's against the older guys, but he's a type of horse too. If he doesn't, he doesn't run green, he's a very good action horse. If he doesn't run green, and Anthony managed to get him where he's comfortable, he's a type of horse you can't leave out at all. He's got a lot of potential.
We're certainly not pushing you to leave. You had a great champion season, but how long more do you stay for in the province before you head down to Cape Town?
A very long time.
That's a great comment, because you're setting up stable here now, Dean?
No, what I'm going to do is we'll be tapering off slightly, but I'm going to vaccinate a lot of these horses with the higher ratings. Will be vaccinated because then they can't travel, and I'd rather keep them here, the sun in their backs, and get the vaccinations over, then travel them down, and then the next lot will be coming up towards the end of September, and they will take it from there. So I'll be going up and down between Cape Town and Durban. And as I said, that's always been my plans for some time now, for the last couple of years. Cape Town will always be my base, but it's given us a great opportunity where we can race in Durban. There's a poly track, there's Greyville, there's Scottsville. The stakes are good, and we will try and bring some nice horses up here, but this is the beginning of a new concept.
Yeah, new era for the Caname yard. Well done here, Dean, and all the best. This good form continues, and again, please give our best to Lady Laidlaw, big supporter of yard, and she's enjoyed a lot of success in your yard.
Yeah, I'm sure she'll be thrilled.
Well done, Dean. Well done to Dean Caname here with number 10, Mountain Boy, who's come through to win, and winning a good race in a massive bipod result. No doubt about that. 10 and 9, your first two past the post. If you survive this first leg of the bipod, well done to you. Back in third, rounding off the trifecta, was number 11. That should be a decent trifecta. And if you got those quartet, you will have enough money to spend for the rest of the afternoon. 10, 9, 11 and 6. That's your result, race number 1. Coming up next will be the start of the second exotic. It will be the first leg of the place accumulator. Time to jot down will be 13:30, 1:30.